In the world of anime today, viewers have seemingly infinite options when it comes to choosing what movies or series they want to watch. Hell, you don't even have to own physical media anymore thanks to streaming sites such as Netflix or Hulu. However, this was not the case 25 years ago, especially if you were living in the West, where animation was still regarded as a predominantly family-friendly affair. Then along came global mega hits such as Akira and Ghost in the Shell, amazing works of adult-oriented animation that proved there was a market for anime outside of Japan. These films opened the floodgates and left Western viewers craving more anime. And if there was one film that gave viewers exactly that, it's Ninja Scroll. If you were watching anime in the 90s, then there's a good chance you've seen this film or at least heard of it. The reason being that there were not a whole lot of options back in the day, as very few video stores carried anime. But if you haven't seen the film, here's a quick summary. Jubei, a wandering swordsman, is forced against his will to prevent the mysterious Shogun of the Dark from taking over Japan. Along the way, he meets Kagero, a ninja who specializes in poison, and the two of them team up to combat the Shogun and his supernatural minions, the 8 Devils of Kimon. If you're a fan of action, Ninja Scroll does not disappoint. The film is full of memorable action sequences, thanks mostly in part to the fast-paced animation, which was done by Studio Madhouse, whose best-known work includes other popular anime such as Trigun, Vampire Hunter D: Bloodlust, and the first season of One Punch Man. Another unforgettable aspect of the film is its antagonists, as each of the 8 devils have unique abilities such as turning into stone, producing electricity, and even returning from the dead. Ninja Scroll is also notorious for its excessive violence and nudity, which was a pretty big deal back in the day when you consider that most viewers had never seen this kind of material in an animated film before. Of course, if you haven't seen the film, you're probably asking by now what makes it so appealing. Sure, the film is full of ninjas, supernatural powers, and over-the-top action, but these are nothing new in the world of anime. At face value, it sounds like just another run-of-the-mill action film. Ninja Scroll's premise may have satisfied anime fans back in the 90s, but the film's modern appeal resides less within its content and more within its context. Remember when I mentioned that Western viewers were craving anime back in the day? Yeah, Ninja Scroll sold extremely well outside of Japan, with VHS sales reporting to be over 70,000 units within 1 year of its home video release in 1995. That may not sound like a lot by today's standards, but that was a huge deal back in the day, especially when you consider how expensive anime tapes were and how niche of a genre anime still was. Even the film's original Japanese release in 1993 did not generate the same amount of buzz as it did in the West 2 years later. Ninja Scroll may have been a fairly simple blood and guts action flick, but it helped push anime into the mainstream. Even I remember the first time I watched it, back when I was a teenager in search of any mature content I could get my hands on. As for my thoughts on the film itself, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a masterpiece or anything, but it's certainly enjoyable and a must-watch for anime enthusiasts, especially once you understand its importance in anime history. My only real complaint about the movie is that each of the 8 devils get killed off fairly quickly. I wish they could have given us more information, like, I want to know how this group came together and how they got their powers. But the movie is only an hour and a half long, so it's understandable why they couldn't go into too much detail. Anyway, if you're looking to watch Ninja Scroll, where can you see it? I actually had the opportunity to watch it on the big screen last month at my local Alamo Drafthouse Theater. Otherwise, Ninja Scroll is widely available on DVD and Blu-ray, but it's also streaming on Hulu as of 2019, so be sure to check it out. Just as a shout out to my longtime subscribers, thank you for sticking with me for so long. You probably saw the title of this video and thought, oh no, here comes another one of those analysis videos that's going to end up with me telling you the movie foreshadows the downfall of global capitalism or something, right? No, that's not my style at all. But I would like to do more videos similar to this one, so feel free to leave me some feedback in the comments section. Otherwise, take it easy and I'll catch you next time.